Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, I am Dave. This is my empire. Okay. So this is MOTUesday number 3. You see before you a Mer-Man and a Beast-Man. Those aren't the ones we're looking at today. We're going to look at Lords of Power version. These are the mass-released ones. Not everybody was able to find them because distribution had been so blah, blah lately. Technical term, that. So we're going to put Lords of Power Beast-Man over there. Take a look at the packaging for Mer-Man. Standard Lava Burst package, new for $21. Lords of Power sticker on the front. Modern posing retro play. Mer-Man, Ocean Warrior. Excuse me. We got Tila with the unicorn. What is that? Swift Wind? No, that's She-Ra's horse. I don't know. Can't even quite see it. There we go. Cross-sell art. Don't feed it to children. All that stuff. A barcode if you want to try to get that. Alright. Let's crack this guy open. So far I've been trying to save the cards. The bubbles, meh. They can go to a can. For the cards, they got the nice artwork. Trying to save them anyway. But they don't always want to cooperate. Like this one, the glue holding it on was pretty strong. There's a comic book. Good thing I'm saving them for the back, huh? Because this is getting tore up. Bum, bum, bum. Put that to the side on the shelf. Excuse me. Let's look at this. Removable / interchangeable parts. Pretty much all of that. If you know the figures, you know what can come apart, what shouldn't come apart. This has the Sucker Punch mini comic in it. Take a little flip through that. Obviously, different line, came with a different comic. So I'm going to put that over here with the previous one. Get rid of that. Mer-Man. Let's take a look at his sword first, since I had to untape it from him. Anyway. Jesus. There is more packaging on a freaking sword than there needs to be. Wrapped around and it's taped. This is a good old classic style corncob sword. Looks very similar, if not identical, to the previous one. Yep, identical mold. Slightly mustardy yellow, as opposed to canary or banana. Get Mer-Man out of here. We'll do a closer side-by-side in a bit. That's alright, just throw things everywhere. Okay. Now, I like the look of this guy. I like the different armor. Let's see. Pop the armor off there. Get through there. Okay, my big fat hands don't want to work the way they're supposed to work today. Now just a little tab. They are rubber tabs, so you know. Watch it. Cool, so that's off. You can also take off the belt. It's a smooth set of trunks underneath there, because I guess you got that over there. Let's look at everything closer side by side, shall we? This one's got different forearms. You got the big old fins on them. It's basically the same hands. You know, interchangeable torso. Almost everything's going to be the same. Drastically different head. I like the front on look of this one a little more. Different. Same feet, different shins. It's got the webbed thing there. That piece there and that piece is very similar. That's all attached there. And he has the molded belt underneath. But they're very similar but very different. They could be mermen of the same race, but not necessarily both Mer-Man in your collection. Put that back there. I'm going to say this guy is my favorite Mer-Man. Pretty standard articulation for the line. And yes, sorry, easy enough to pop arms and things off, just like everything else. Okay, off camera, so don't mess up my everything. There we go. Put it back on. Satisfying snap. We're going to get his armor back on. I like the scallopy shell like sculpt on the back of his head too. Don't mind me, folks. I'm a little sinusy. I may sound a little more like Mer-Man today. Let's see, let's get reattached in reverse order to the way I took it off, because it's just the way I like to do it. It's got 2 tabs of adjustment, possibly 3. Came in the package on the first one, so that's as far as I'm gonna snug it down. I like this sculpt more than that one too. I like the big old spikes around the shoulders. I like it. It's more dynamic. This Mer-Man looks like he's more badass, more in your face, more I'm gonna cut you than that one. That one seems like the younger brother, just learning. This one seems like the older brother. Like, yeah, I've been around the ocean a few times. I've taken a few laps. Mess with me, I'm going to cut you. That's why he's going to raise his sword high. Confident like. It's like, yeah. That's about all the bend you get in his arm. It's like, what? 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 Test me. Test me. Test me, I'll fucking cut you. Let's move along to Beast-Man. How about that? Savage Henchman, Beast-Man. Modern posing, retro play. Lords of Power. You see the comic up. Beast-Man's primal rage is a feral force that only Eternia's mightiest can hope to contain. Twist into powerful battle positions. Ooh. Don't feed the children. Barcode. Let's get this guy going. The Lords of Power was the original name for Masters of the Universe before it was called Masters of the Universe. And these designs are based on the earlier concept designs. And he's got the removable parts list. Remove and swap parts. All of that can be removed. Pretty much everything. Comes with the mini comic Rock and a Hard Place. Pretty nice artwork once again. You look at the different characters. Skeletor looking like a badass. Dig it. Haven't actually read any of them, but I've been saving them. Let's see. Excuse me. I hate having sinus issues. Space River News says, at least it ain't spring. That is true. Every spring, I die. Literally, I die. I get better, but I die. Don't ever let anyone tell you I don't, because they are lying. Not me. I never lie. I'm a saint. Just look around for the lightning bolt. This set of shoulder armor is very cool. Molded in the flexible yellow rubber like most everything else. Different yellow than any of the two Mer-Man stuff there. Got the blue jewel in the front. Let's see. Yep, let's get him out of here. Now, let's see. This belt is also removable, which I'll leave it on there because I don't want to. Or, popped them in half. That's the easiest way to get a belt off. That way you don't take the risk of ripping the damn strap off. It's got a nice logo in there, nicely painted. I dig it. Molded on belt underneath. Let's get his torso back together. Ooh, I am a ghost. I got ghost legs and ghost body. Or they can go sing karaoke. He's got smooth legs, a boot cut. He's basically got a hairy sculpt all the way down with smooth legs, which is weird. I'm just going to pretend he's wearing Spanx or something. Makes his thighs tight and muscular. His wrist bracers do not come off, but his hands do. Let's take a little side by side with the previous version Beast-Man. Let's see, what do they share? The exact same legs, the same trunks, molded belt, looks like the same torso, the same arms, different wrist bracers. The Lords of Power does not have the bicep armor piece. Different chest armor piece. This one goes around all Diesel-like with his manly hairy chest out. Because he doesn't care. Obviously, the most startling difference between the two is the color and the head sculpt. This one's much more gorilla-like, whereas that one back there is just weird. This red one's growing on me. Let's get the armor on him. Looking like football pads. Very similar design, I suppose. Let's see. Let's get your arms up. Let's see, it might just be my imagination. The arms looked a little bit longer to me. Make them a little more gorilla-like. Let's get the waist. Now this one doesn't come with a weapon. I did notice that. I guess this version doesn't need a weapon. He is the weapon. Start calling this one Riggs. Because he's a lethal weapon. Getting a little punchy. I need a snack. I'll get some pizza rolls or something.
Alright, I'll make you some.
Hey, Space River News is the best. Totally just said I'm going to eat her pizza rolls, and she was like, okay, I'll go make you some. Because she loves me. And I love her too. That's why I married her. Got me a good one, folks. Alright. I really, really like this Lords of Power Beast-Man. I'm glad I bought both, because that's very retro. And I suppose this is also retro in a different way. But I love this one. I like gorillas. I like apes. And that's cool. I dig it. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, if I can. Alright, folks. That is going to do it for MOTUesday number 3. Peace.